I know we know everybody's gonna come out there and try to beat us. So just breaking down every team, just coming in hard, start the season right. That's all we're doing.
Now that said, what do you see against Oak Park? Now, Oak Park has a couple big time players. Yeah. Obviously, they're not going to be their biggest players aren't the ones that impact you directly,
right?
Since positionally. But how do you approach that when you know that they've got some D1 guys there and
just breaking down film? We know what they can do, so that's about it. Nothing too like crazy, but we just breaking down film, doing the right things, going over a lot of stuff in practice.
Now, I know you weren't involved in this particularly, but I was talking to Jalen about it.
Yeah.
Donovan and Jalen got involved in a little bit of a Twitter war with a reporter who was talking about
I think I've seen that. Yeah.
The difference between SEC kids or kids in the South and kids in the North not being able to play. What's your take on that, especially being a kid from the North?
Yeah. I mean, I think they take it like, I guess, the South produced a lot of kids, so just automatically thinking like, oh, kids from the North, like, they don't even look at us, you know what I'm saying? But I think we produce a lot of talent up here, a lot of people sleep on us, definitely.
Yeah. You're coming from a high school that's produced a ton of D1 talent, you know, Jordan Lewis, Mike Onwenu's doing great things at Michigan already. So, like, is there a bias that you see as a player where people are maybe discounting what you can do just because you play up here, despite there being?
I think it is. Yeah. I mean, everybody got their own opinion, whatever, but people just sleep on it. I know that for sure.
That said, now you're being a defensive back in the vein of the reigning award winner in Iowa. You've got an All-American down the street. How do you look at that as a player to know that you could be that next guy? For not only here at Cass Tech, you've got 2 years here, but then at the next level, you're primed to be that guy. How do you approach that? What do you see from those former players, and do you talk to those players at all?
I'm real cool with both of them. I play Little League with both of them, so I know them since I was like a little guy. Well, I was watching them when I was little. So they just say, you know what I'm saying, keep doing what you do, be real humble, stay humble, you know what I'm saying? And I talk to JD a lot too, so he real cool. That's my guy. He just say, stay humble and take the process slow, watch everything, look at everything. So.
You've visited both local schools recently, both Michigan State and Michigan. Every time I've seen you, you're wearing a shirt of one of the two.
Right, yeah.
Well, how have those visits gone for you?
It was good. My most recent visit was to Michigan State. I went up there, watched the practice. It was real good. I was with Coach D'Antonio. I just talked to him a lot, like real personal. And then I went up to the barbecue, of course, with Michigan. So I talked to Harbaugh a lot too. Coach Brown, Coach Zordich, everybody. So.
What was the barbecue like? That's obviously you're surrounded by like the best of the best at an event like that.
It was real cool, knowing to see all the top players come here. Like Najee Harris was there, Darnay Holmes. There was a lot of players there. So.
They had a scavenger hunt to kind of help you get acclimated with the area. There was a bunch of different things going on as far as we could see on social media. What was that like for you? Like, what was it looked like a bunch of fun, but we obviously can only see what you guys were posting. What was that like?
It was good. It was real good. I think it was Coach Zordich in our group, Coach Partridge. I think them two coaches in our group. And they just had us going around, going to the library, stuff like that. I'm not real familiar with the campus, but I know a couple places there, so it was nice. It was real nice.
Was it kind of a spectacle in general, like overall?
Yeah, it was. But you had to it was fun because you had to make like a picture or pose or something at every stop you took. So it was nice. We had all the DBs in our group.
So it was all by position group.
Yeah, basically.
So you were with you said you had Partridge and Zordich. I mean, were you in Darnay Holmes' group as well?
Yeah, Holmes, Kelly Powell.
Okay. Now you said you were just recently at Michigan State as well. Getting to get to know D'Antonio, he's had his team at the pinnacle. What do you see from that program as far as being able to continue to stay there, and how they see you potentially as a player that could?
They want me to come as a cornerback, but I know I think a lot of people sleep on them too because they go to playoffs every year almost. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really looking at them deeply. So.
Now, is there any unofficial visits you're looking to take at all this year?
I'm trying to look at Oklahoma versus Ohio State. I'm trying to go down to Oklahoma for that, for sure. I'm going to go to Michigan. I'm going to go to Michigan State game. So probably go to Indiana game too. Probably West Virginia, probably Penn State, a bunch of schools. I don't really know my schedule yet, but I'm going to hit up some schools.